Hello everyone, this video is relating to the ESI Act 1948. The Act will including the Labor Law 1 subject. So the main object of this Act is to providing the certain benefits to the employees, employees as in the case of sickness, maternity, employment injury as in the course of employment, and who who as will be eligible to the ESI compensation. So, all the establishment covered under the ESI Act, as well as all factories, that all the employees, more than 10 employees who having the monthly payment below or up to the 21,000, so all are eligible to given the ESI compensation, whatever the sickness, maternity and employment injury will be taken place. So, what are the benefits as relating to this ESI Act? Medical benefit, sickness, maternity, and maternity payable for 1 month period, and dependents benefit, disablement benefits, and other benefits. So, the ESI Act, into including the total 100 sections and 8 chapters. The first one is preliminary. It including the definition for definitions are who is employee and establishment, central government, and what is corporation, so etc. And second, finance and audits, and next benefits and transitive provisions, as well as corporation standing committee and medical benefits council, and adjudication of dispute and claims, contributions, penalties and miscellaneous. So these all chapters which are including in the ESI Act. So total 100 sections. So in this act, the main important question as per your examination is, as per your examination first question is, mention the various purposes on which the employees' state insurance funds may be spent. So it is a 10-mark question. So the main object is to promoting the measures for improvement the health and welfare of the insured persons or injured persons, and who must be or who have been disabled or injured persons as in the course of employment. So whatever the purposes will be included in the section 26, that is purposes for which employees state insurance funds as may be extended. So it including the total 12 funds as regard to the many purposes for the state insurance must be spent the whatever the expenses. So the first one is payment of benefits and provisions of medical treatment, which will be extended to the not only employees, it also including the his or her family also. Family, whose family? Employees' family. And second one, payment of fees and allowances to members of corporation, as well as standing committee and medical benefits committee and other committees. And the next one is payment of salaries, leave and joining time allowances, traveling and compensatory allowances, gratuity and pensions, which also involving, as in the case may be, state insurance funds which will be spent by the authority. And next one, establishment and maintenance of hospitals as well as dispensaries, and payment of contributions to any state government, local authority or private as well as individuals towards the cost of medical treatment as relating to the whatever the amount will be spent by the authority. And next, auditing the accounts of corporations and valuations of its assets and liabilities. And the next one is whatever the all expenses which will be including under the ESI codes, and the payment of any sums under the whatever the contracts including. And the next one is payment of some sums under the any decree, order or award of any court or tribunal will be taken place against the any corporation officer or staff, and defraying the cost and the charges instituting the any civil as well as criminal proceedings and differing expenditures within the limits of whatever the prescribing central government after the consultation with the corporation and on the measures for the improvement of whatever the health and welfare of the injured persons and other purposes will be approved by the corporations by the approval of central government. And another important question is ESI codes. So it will be explained in chapter 6 of the Act 74 to 78 sections. What tells section 74? Constitution of ESI codes. So whatever the any notification will be notified by the state government in their official gazette, and the court will be ESI court will be consisting the one judge as notifying the central government or state government, and any person who has been a judicial or legal officer for the 5 years of experience, and the state government may appoint the same courts for the 2 or more local areas. And as regard to constitution of ESI courts, the case law is ESI Corporation versus Tilak Dhari. As regard to the constitution, the whatever the decision will be taken by the state government only. Okay. And next section is 75, matter to be decided by ESI court only. So the one of the decided important case law is Modi Steel Unit versus ESI Corporation. So in this case, court clearly held that the power of tribunal to correct the mistakes or whatever the to setting aside the ex parte orders also. And next section 77, commencement of the proceedings as regard to the ESI courts. The case law is ESI Corporation versus Motilal. As regard to this commencement of proceedings, the claim is denied by corporation only to considering the language of the whatever the cause of action arises during the course of the employment by the injured person taken place in the whatever the establishment as relating to the ESI as well as whatever the factories. And section 78, which is an important point, that is power of ESI courts. So it shall be consisting, it means ESI court shall consisting the all powers of civil courts for the purpose of summoning and enforcing the attendance of witnesses as well as production of documents as relating to the civil cases. So next, ESI court shall allowing the such procedures as may be prescribed by the state government only, and all the costs which will be incidental to any proceedings, whatever the proceedings as relating to the civil cases before court law, and the subject of that particular civil cases on behalf of the state government only. And as relating to the this power of ESI courts, the case law is SC Bose versus ESI Corporation. In the year of 1991, Supreme Court clearly held that initiation of proceedings under Article 226 of the Constitution cannot be thrown out on the sole ground of available of an alternative remedy at the stage of final is appeal only. So these all concepts as relating to the ESI court and ESI Act 1948. Thank you.